He says, get her done. Well, we got her done. Let's enjoy this interview with Larry the Cable Guy. Take another look and tell me that. Thank you, first of all. Larry the Cable Guy, God bless you. Thanks for doing this.
God bless you. Johnny Reep, God love you. You and I go way back. Well, first time I met Johnny Reep, he won't remember this, but first words you ever said to me, you remember what they were?
Thank you.
Nope.
What did I say?
Quit hogging the covers.
I thought you was asleep. I didn't know you'd remember that.
I think we was drinking that night.
I want to say the last time I saw you was in Nashville. We did the Hula Palooza Christmas luau together.
That's right.
And we were wrestling. I was dressed up in I was Kris Kringle and you were Saint Nick, and we were wrestling.
That was the craziest thing. You know, I loved variety shows. And whenever they gave me my variety show, my Christmas special, I said, well, I grew up I used to love Tony Orlando and Don. I used to love his TV show.
Yeah.
And when I met Tony, that's one of the main reasons why I wanted to do a Christmas special, because or any special. I wanted Tony Orlando to be a co-host on a TV special.
Right.
And so since Christmas was coming up, that was the idea I had. Turned out we did three in a row.
Right.
And so, yeah, that was fun. And you came down. We had a lot of good guys on there. I had you on there and Zach, Zach Brown was on there, and Montgomery Gentry. All my buddies were on it.
I was
such a good time.
I think I was on the one with George Lindsay as well.
Yeah, you were on the least rated, high rated. We had to... it's you and Goober, and man, what a fun night. Can you imagine that? You and I doing a show with George Goober Lindsay.
I remember I had to obviously take a picture and send it to my dad. My dad was one of the biggest fans, as we all are, of the Andy Griffith Show. My dad, though, he went out and bought a exact replica of the squad car from the Andy Griffith Show, and then did it up all the way down to the bent antenna. Remember how the antenna used to bend forward and be?
Yeah.
He did all that. He would take it to Mayberry Day parades in North Carolina. So he was a huge fan. It was a special moment for me to meet George Lindsay. Yeah, it's crazy.
Well, yeah. Well, I think any of us that grew up, I grew up on a pig farm in southeast Nebraska. And grew up next to the cattle barn, so I spent every waking moment of my life unloading cattle trucks and hog trucks.
Yeah.
But I grew up the same way. I think anybody grew up like we did. I mean, some people think, well, big deal. But to us, George Goober Lindsay, he's part of our childhood,
Yeah.
I don't get really people ask me if I get starstruck. I don't get starstruck by anybody that's a celebrity today. I get starstruck by the celebrities that I grew up with that kind of formed a soundtrack of entertainment to my life. That's who I get excited about. I could care less about anybody else.
Well, when you were growing up, couple of things. Did you always want to be a stand-up, and and also who were some of your comedy influences, some of your idols that when you started?
You know what I didn't want? I didn't know I was going to be a stand-up till probably 22 years old, 2021. Yeah. When I started driving a hotel van and cracking jokes for people in the hotel van, but when I was working at a bellhop. But
oh wow.
When I was growing up, I wanted to be a cattle auctioneer, and I wanted to drive a potbelly hog hauler, haul hogs up to the market up in Omaha. I did. That's what I want to do. My best friend Marty Hill, he's an auctioneer in Oklahoma. Wow. And it's crazy. I know this might sound weird to some people, but my hobby is when I go down and write jokes and think and listen to radio and stuff, I got a big, huge sheets of plywood and I write and I make miniature livestock barns and stockyards and
no kidding
with loading chutes and the whole deal. Oh yeah, I love it. I got, matter of fact, let me, you can probably see it on there. Hold on. I just, here's a couple, there's part of my, hold on, let me see if I'll get a better picture. Look at that.
Oh yeah. Look at that. A little John Deere. Oh my God. You made that?
See that?
Wow, how big is it like to scale?
There
Like,
I am. Look, there I am taking a cow calf in the market.
yeah, there you go.
That's my wife.
Okay.
I went too far.
I wasn't going to say anything. I just went, uh-oh. Okay, good.
Yeah, there ain't no nudies on there, but that, yeah, look at it. That's a
Oh,
whole.
yeah. Okay, I can see it now. It's inside of your, like a garage or something. Or yeah, wow.
See that?
That's great.
Yeah,
Now-
so I loved doing stuff like that. But Marty Hill and I one day, I know a lot of people think this wouldn't be fun, but we was coming to my house. I was doing something, so we were driving to my house from Oklahoma, Coffeyville, Oklahoma, and about 6 hour, 5.5 hour drive, and we listened to nothing. He popped in a CD that they'd run off of tapes of the Oklahoma Auctioneer Championships.
Right.
And we listened to auctioneers for 5 hours all the way up.
Can you do that? That seems to be a real skill to me, to be able to talk that fast and then be able to get the words in and communicate properly.
What do you have for now? 25 and a half, now 5. Now would have been now 5, now 2, now 10, now 10. That would have been now 5. What do you get now 5, now 5, now 2, now 5. You know, it's, I don't even know why they do it, because you just said would have been now, 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 would have been.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times when I do an auction, I'll kid around and I go, hit 25 now 5. Hey, would have been now. You know, I start doing that like a Charlie Callis.
Well, that's probably how the whole speed rapping got involved right there, you know?
You know what's funny about auctioneers, though, that I know, even my buddy Marty Hill does it. It doesn't. When you're an auctioneer, anytime you're talking and numbers come up, you automatically auction. For instance, true story, Marty Hill had a new pair of boots on a while back. And I said, hey, Marty, I go, would you pay for them boots? Them are nice. $232 now, 232. I mean, that's exactly how, $232, 232. Hey, Marty, how much was that breakfast you picked up? I'll pay you back. $27.50, 275. You know, he's got that whole auctioneer thing going on.
Yeah,
so, but yeah, no, that's.
It's pleasing to the ear. I mean, you want to make sure that you get like every number in there. Exactly.
My wife likes me to do it when we make love. It's just kind of a soothing thing for her. So.
1, 2, 3, I'm done. 1, 2, 3.
Here we go. Now take off the shirt. Now I want to take off the shirt. Now take off the bra. Anybody take off the bra? Let's snap the pants. Let's snap the pants. Hey, let's get on the bra. Throw it to the floor. Throw it to the floor.
Right? If you want to watch the whole version, the entire episode, click on this little square right here. Or if you just want to subscribe and watch them later, click on that little bubble right there. And thank you.